Is the last judge boss getting you down? Then I've got the guide for you. Build at the end of the video. So first things first, we have the spin move. This and the throw look very, very similar, so be careful with this. The next move they have is going to be like a jump and they try and land on you. They don't do any shockwave or anything in the first phase. You just need to make sure that you're looking at the tail so they don't spin you. This is the other move that they do where they throw the bell. It does look very similar to the spin move, so I usually just try to avoid it. If you recognize it in time, you can stay close to them and get a decent amount of hits. But you will need to jump out of the way because they pull it back and it will hurt you. Yeah, so you see the bell here, they'll pull it back. If you're on the ground, that's going to hit you. This is when they transition to their second phase. They start doing fire on their attacks. So the spin will make these fire trails, but you can see it from the smoke, just like this. Good thing is they did it twice, so I could show you. Next move is this charge. I stopped it halfway through, but they'll charge and leave pillars of fire. You can actually get a pretty decent chunk of damage there, and the bell throw that they just did has added fire. And then the jump slam also has added fire. Sometimes they don't do the slam though, which is very misleading. So that's why this fight is actually really difficult, because the movesets are fairly similar, like the throw and everything like that, but you will end up getting nicked by the fire if you're not careful. So yeah, as you can see here, you get a lot of time where you can actually hurt them if you're close enough. The thing that I'm using is the Wanderer's Crest, so my attacks are a lot quicker, so I can just get a lot of damage in between. And as you see, pretty decent damage because they're already getting staggered here. Yeah, you don't want to be hit by that because you can get juggled with it. So you can bounce a couple times here, just make sure you're away here. If you're too close to the wall, you can get trapped because that happened to me a few times, but if you're this distance, it's not too bad. They'll just keep spamming this. This is technically their third phase. So when they transition to this, they'll start doing more fire. Doesn't seem to change that one, but it does change the spin, so there'll be more fire on the spin. Doesn't change that move either. And then as you see the pillars of fire there, just basically keep your aggro up, just keep going in. If they're doing this, stay at a distance if you're not sure which one it's going to be. Because sometimes, most of the time, I would just stay away because I wasn't sure if it was going to be the spin or if it was going to be the throw. And if you're far enough away, you're not going to get hit by either. So yeah, just try not to get hit by the attacks that look really similar, like these ones. And then you'll end up just doing a fair amount of damage to this boss. And there you go. Boss is dead. So the build's going to be at the end of the video, like I whispered at the start. The build actually helps you mitigate some of the damage from this fight. So because the boss does 2 masks of damage, the actual build will allow you to alleviate a little bit of that, and that will actually work. But just remember, when you do this, make sure you run away from the boss when you kill it, because it does explode. So here's the build I was rocking when I actually beat the judge. So it's the Wanderer's Crest, which allows you to attack really, really fast. And pogo normally, as well as your strikes are a tiny bit smaller, but it's fine. The flint slate, you can actually get this from deep docks. You have to use a simple key to get through that door, and then it's actually really strong. It inflicts fire damage when you buff your weapon. The magma bell is in the same sort of location. It's made by the Forge Daughter in deep docks. You just buy it, and it's actually really good for the lava damage there, but also gives you less damage against the judge. The annoying thing is it takes one hit and then it takes about a few seconds, maybe 5-10 seconds to charge back up. So if you get hit by fire again during that time, you're going to take double damage. As you can see, the flint slate that I'm using, it doesn't last for very long, but with how fast you attack with the Wanderer's Crest, it builds up a lot of damage. So yeah, I melted that boss with how fast you saw me actually kill it there. There is also the flea juice that you can use. That would require you to use a different crest, I believe, though, because the Wanderer's Crest doesn't have 2 reds on it. Not 100% sure, because I don't know what the last one is. I haven't had a look. But that's pretty much the build. We had the Druid's Eye as well, just in case we take damage to get a little bit of silk back. But that's how I beat her, because taking 1 damage on the flames if I accidentally touched them, because I was being a wee bit too overzealous and trying to charge into her when they were fading. Yeah, that does help. So hopefully this guide has helped, guys. If it has, leave a like, share the video. I'm going to be doing a few more boss guides for Silksong because I'm actually blasting through this game and having a blast with it. I feel I'm getting close to the end now, but I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see in my next stream. But thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.